Welcome back to Born to Cook with Christy. Just kind of got a little aggravated and wanted to share something. Um, for any of you who don't know, which is everybody, I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for
15 plus years.
15 plus years, a long time. And was recently called to volunteer for the last 6 days to do COVID testing for our local community, which is great. But um, I got home today and just now saw, like, I was just scrolling through my YouTube stuff and got really aggravated seeing people posting how they're spending massive amounts of money and buying far more than they could ever possibly need. Which is fine if you have the money and you have the room. I'm not really trying to pick on that, but I wish that people would really consider that there are other people who exist on this planet and maybe not to be so greedy. Um, I'm literally working with people every day who are panic stricken and scared because they have symptoms, and of course they want to know, what the answer is. But these people, for the most part, are being very considerate and trying not to infect anyone else and self quarantine, and they're depending on the kindness of others to purchase groceries for them. And at this point, they can't get anything or not much of anything, unfortunately, because people have been, for lack of a better expression, they've been really greedy and panicked. And I understand panic brings this. I'm not trying to cut that. But again, I've said it before, if you could consider other people a little bit more. I just saw some woman spend a tremendous amount of money. I didn't watch the whole thing. It kind of blew me away and aggravated me with far more than any family could need. I mean, I understand that you want to be prepped and ready for 2 weeks, but I think now is more of a time to be resourceful than buying up the stores. Maybe learn how to make things stretch a little bit more, to help out your fellow man. I've seen quite a bit of really wonderful, amazing people doing really wonderful, amazing things. I think times like this really show people's character. And for the most part, everyone has been tremendous. But there are some people who, and I don't think it's coming from a bad place. I think they're trying to show you good things and things that they believe that you would need. But I think we really need to take the time to show people, and whether it's a family member or for yourself, how to be resourceful and how to say, well, this is what I've got and I don't really need to go to the store because I can make this stretch. Because I could potentially have something that could infect anyone, or I don't want to be affected by anyone else's health issues right now. So I'm going to make the best of the situation. My husband and I really don't have the opportunity to go to the stores. Like I said, I'm working 7 days a week. And while I'm very well protected, I have we just actually got our PAPR uniforms, or for lack of a better word, the full hood and everything, which we put in effect today. But before that, we're using just standard PPE. But of course, everyone knows that's running low. But even regardless of that, I don't want to take a chance on infecting anyone else if, God forbid, I was to become infected. So I'm making a conscious effort to not go to the store. And God bless my husband. He was able to go today, and he literally got a package of chicken and a package of ground meat. And a couple other things maybe?
Butter.
Oh, and butter. But he did that with also the hopes of getting his father a couple things, who's kind of quarantined into his senior living apartment. But and in order to try to stay positive, although I'm very frustrated just with the things that I saw, I'm going to try to do more videos this week, or for however long I'll be doing this testing, on how you can stretch $1. If we have a package of chicken, it's going to last us at least 2 nights. There are many things that you can do with a couple of chicken breasts. There's many things that you can do with a pound of ground beef that can make things stretch. This is what we learned during the Great Depression, is how people actually managed and were able to survive with incredibly harsh circumstances. So I'm hoping that I can inspire somebody, even just one person, to maybe calm down a little bit with the grocery shopping and become a little bit more resourceful and learn to become reliant on your skills. You have them. It's just, putting them into effect. You can feed a family of 4 on a package of chicken, I promise you. Just one package of chicken. But so hopefully that's what we can get to do this week. If I'm not too tired when I come home, it's a little busy where I am and what I'm doing. But just put a positive spin on it. I'm sorry if I'm being negative. I just get passionate about some of the older community or people who aren't financially able to go out and spend a lot of money in preparation for what's going on. But so anyway, we'll keep you posted, and hopefully tomorrow we can release a video on how to stretch out a package of chicken. In the meantime, God bless. I hope everybody's doing well. Bye.